local weather with the KX News Storm Team.
And welcome back here to KX News at noon. It looks like it's pretty nice out there now compared to what we had last night. Boy, a lot of people got pummeled, it seems like.
Areas really Mandan to Bismarck to Lincoln were your hot areas for hail yesterday. And there are reports, even we were just looking, like 400 yards apart where you had 2-3 inch hail difference. So
I know Joel's out there scoping things out today. So.
Yeah, we'll have another chance tonight. We look at satellite and radar though. We're clear right now. Plenty of clear skies. Again, it is hazy. You're going to have that haze on and off for the rest of the week. You're going to see the sun. It's just going to be discolored. You get that rain chance now up to the far northwest. It's pretty light. If anything is falling there, it's probably struggling to reach the surface at this point, but it's something you could see a few drops of rain over the next few hours, and then obviously through the rest of the afternoon we'll have some chances of showers and thunderstorms. Did want to take a look at those hail reports from yesterday. Lincoln, that was sort of the winner, maybe not so much winning. 4.5 inches. Crown Butte Lake right around 3 inches. Bismarck, you have 3 different locations that had 3 different hail sizes. 2.5 right around North Bismarck and West Bismarck right around 2 inches, and then South Bismarck had 1.75 inches, but there's some areas around that probably got a little bit bigger than we just didn't get reports from than obviously a lot of other areas across the state. Air quality index right now does show us that moderate rating. Did lose that unhealthy for sensitive group out in eastern Montana, sort of moved down to the south. We'll continue to see this moderate rating. Now there's some areas out to the east, they're getting in the good rating. Fargo, Grand Forks, they're seeing good ratings at this point. So maybe a signal that we're starting to see some areas out from the east to the west lose some of that smoke. It's something, though, that we continue to battle for the next few days. Temperatures right now, you got 70s, you got 80s, even a few 90s already down to that southwest corner. That's really the warmest area across the state for today. When we look at our highs for this afternoon, we got a warmer one, upper 80s to the mid to lower 90s, and then you get some upper 90s down here to the southwest and the far northern South Dakota area. Above average everywhere. Again, our average is still 85, 86, maybe 87 degrees, so we're about maybe 10 degrees above average in some locations. Wind speeds and directions 5 to 15 miles per hour, all from the southwest. These winds do pick up at times the next couple of days. Wind gusts up to 20 to 25 miles per hour, so nothing extreme, but a noticeable breeze. It's when we get these thunderstorms you could see some noticeable wind gusts. SPC has given us this slight risk through the central and eastern portions of the state, maybe tilted a little farther to the east as we got through the day from the SPC outlook, but our threats, there's still a lot of question marks. A lot of the models have continued to weaken our chances more looking like we could see some kind of line of storms this afternoon. That's what would change our threats a little bit, but we still see threats of tornadoes, very isolated chance from really 5 to 10 p.m. Hail up to about 1.75 inches and winds up to 60 miles per hour. But again, if it turns into more linear setup, those wind sort of chances may jump up just a little bit more through this afternoon. We look at precision cast here, lots of sunshine for today. Again, that rain chance continues to show up here to the northwest. Doesn't look to be anything severe, but down to the southwest is where we're going to start to see that chance of severe weather pop itself out. Now, how quickly does it become sort of that line is where we sort of have the question marks. It's going to move from the southwest to sort of the northeast throughout much of the afternoon into the evening, but should move out. We'll have a dry Wednesday. Some isolated showers and thunderstorm. There was a severe weather signal there that has shifted pretty far east at this point into Minnesota, but there could still be a few strong storms. Thursday, lots of sunshine there. Your Williston 5-day forecast, well, that's got us 90s today, 80s tomorrow, 90s for Thursday and Friday. You're back to the 80s on Saturday. Dickinson, 90s today, 80s tomorrow, then we end the week in those 90s. Your Minot 7-day forecast, it's pretty similar. 90s to the 80s, back to the 90s, but 80s for your weekend. When we look at Bismarck, you got 90s today, 80s tomorrow, but those 90s for Thursday through about Saturday, Alicia.
All right, thank you very much.